Kristen from PCM, and WTF Magazine is here with Band of Heathens. Hi guys, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
WTF, huh?
Yeah.
What the? What?
Well, yeah. Well, where's the fun? So, how are you guys enjoying Bonnaroo so far?
Super.
Yeah, we just got here today, but it's been great so far.
And you guys have a late set tonight. What's it? 1 a.m. I think.
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
But nobody has to drive anywhere, so I don't really see why everyone's not coming out.
It's like a big party.
Just keep it rolling.
No doubt. So, you know, being that Bonnaroo is like a huge festival, you know, what do you guys prefer? Playing these bigger festivals like this or smaller, like more intimate club dates?
You know what? Both. I mean, playing big festivals, it's like, I think you kind of have to also look at it like, it is a huge festival and there's lots of stuff available to a lot of different people, but your show is still just a show for a bunch of people for that, in that little area, whatever it is. You know, even if you're playing on a huge stage or whatever, it's still just one show, which is kind of.
So, you know, how would you describe your music to a first-time listener? I mean, I know it's the genre is like Americana, but, you know, I know a lot of artists hate to be boxed into one category because I always think music kind of expresses more than just one genre.
No, Colin just gave a really good answer to that question in the last interview. That
easy, my head is swelling up.
I'd like to defer to Colin for that one.
Okay.
Well, what I just told the other folks was that it's really, we're just pissing in the wind. We don't have a clue what the hell we're doing.
That's not what you said.
Are you changing it?
That's actually what's on our. That's actually what's on our business card. The Band of Heathens. We're just pissing into the wind.
Wind pissers.
Yeah. But
the answer is pissing in the wind.
We're a rock and roll band, I think. You know. I mean, that's it. Yeah. Really. I mean, we. You know.
Do you think we're due to see a resurgence of like rock music taking back on the charts and stuff like that? Because it just fell off the radar, and I was very sad about it for so long.
Everything comes and goes.
Very true.
I think we see it. We have a lot of peers that are playing rock and roll that sounds like, you know, music that we were influenced by. You know, it has that flavor of the late '60s, maybe early '70s, and where a lot of things go. You know, it's in the early days of making rock and roll where it came out of a lot of different ingredients, and so it still has more. We wear our influences on our sleeves a little bit.
So I have two favorite tracks off your album. Like I really like Polaroid and Medicine Man a lot. Is there anything you can share with us about those songs in particular?
Well, Polaroid. I don't know. That's just that's something that is probably a little different from anything we've recorded before. Medicine Man, the secret behind Medicine Man is that it's really written about Cabeza de Vaca.
I've got one.
The Spanish explorer. It's a little known fact. It's hidden deep underneath all the layers.
I also think Polaroid is about the color green.
Why is that?
It's about Ed's shirt.
Yeah. I think that's, you know, I think colors and songs, and I see green.
Which it's really a political song when it comes down to it.
The green
progressive
movement.
green movement song.
Yeah.
Getting away from Polaroid disposable images.
Okay.
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anything.
So I was gonna say with the Top Crown album, I mean, do you think you guys tried anything different with that than your previous releases? Do you think maybe the sounds mature a little bit?
Oh yeah, I think for sure. Because the studio that we recorded it in, which was called the Top Hat Recording Studio, the rooms were very small. But the control room was pretty big and had lots of crazy old vintage gear. But it was an interesting thing. I think it affected our sound. You know, it's like a focused, kind of small, tight thing. But then we opened it up with some tape delays and cool, you know, played around with some of that old stuff. And we definitely spent more time doing that on this record than we had ever done before.
I also think on previous records we'd always road tested songs and played them out live and kind of wrapped our brains around them a little bit before going into the studio, and for the most part, with some exceptions. But on this record, really we tried to hold them back during the live shows. We weren't playing them out live, and we really wanted them to be fresh and new when we went into the studio. So from our approach, our approach was definitely different on this record with that regard.
I'm sure holding the songs back is difficult too, because you guys are always looking to play something new while on the road.
Yeah.
That was another sign of our maturity.
Yeah.
You have to look hard, but there are signs.
So, as a just for fun question, what's the strangest rumor that you've heard about yourselves? Have you heard any good ones?
I heard one that I was dead.
Did you?
Really?
No, I didn't.
That we're all brothers, actually. Yeah, heard that one.
Really? Who said that to you?
I don't know. Someone came up and asked me that and said that they heard it.
Well, who knows what goes around the blogosphere and Wikipedia and all that.
We're definitely not related.
So, what are the plans for after Bonnaroo?
Colorado.
Yeah, heading west to the mountains.
So we're gonna hang out after the show tonight, probably.
Okay. That's
Enjoy
cool.
the evening hours and then continue on. I guess.
So you guys plan on partying here a little bit?
Oh, we don't use the P word. That's a dirty word.
Okay.
We're just gonna hang out and then enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Fraternize. The fans.
Fraternize, yeah.
You mind if I ask a couple of
Sure.
Man, fire away.
More on the WTF side of things, the WTF magazine. Let's really ask more of the real questions, like what it's really like for the experience, like the event experience. So like, you guys come in, play your gigs, like on the fraternizing side, you guys go out in amongst everybody, talk to people, you just say hi to your fans, or do you kind of stand off everybody, or how do you sort of play it with everybody out there?
Sorry, man. I think my helicopter is landing on.
We gotta go.
Is it painted green?
I gotta pick it up.
Interview's over.
Interview's over.
Duck.
So really, like, do you guys like actually like make yourselves accessible to your fans and so forth, or do you sort of like need to stand off?
I think each of us in the band probably have a different approach to that varies from each other. I like to go out into the crowd and go see shows. I mean, everything sounds better in front of the stage, so I'm gonna go check out a band. That's where I want to be. I think people are generally respectful. It's fun to go meet people and make friends.
Everybody else?
Yeah,
Everyone usually goes in.
we usually go out.
Yeah.
You just go.
We talk to our fans a lot. There are times we do this so much that some nights you're just like, wow, I just want to disappear. I want to go back to the hotel. But our fans are obviously our lifeblood. We wouldn't be doing this without fans. So, and they're great. We have, some of my best friends have been fans first, and gotten to know people through that, and been had a really gratifying relationship. So we definitely, and we're not that famous, It's not like we're getting mobbed out there. So.
We get to meet a lot.